Hey everyone, this is Prisha Singh, founder and assigned insider here at Rajnaya Youth Parliament 3rd edition. And today we've gotten the wonderful opportunity to interview Miss Gauri Arora. She's the president of Rajnaya Youth Parliament 3rd edition. So Gauri, how are we feeling today?
It's overwhelming. It's like really overwhelming. So it's like really tiring, but I'm enjoying how exhausted I am. So yeah, it's overwhelming.
So Gauri, the first question that I have for you today is, what was your vision when you took the role as president, and how close do you think you brought the conference to it?
I believe I bought it really close for what I imagined. I mean, yeah, I sort of am that one delusional person that you think that, oh, everything's going to be perfect. That is what my vision was, but it indeed wasn't perfect. There were some mistakes I made here and there, a couple actually. A lot more than couple actually. But yeah, in general, I was pretty close to what I wanted.
So Gauri, what advice would you give to delegates who have experience but are stuck at the verbal mention and high commendation level and want to get to best delegate?
Frankly saying, even getting special mention or verbal mention, it's not a small thing that you should feel like discouraged because of. Obviously, you're gonna start and you're gonna walk slow. So like you take slower steps in the initial part and then you take bigger steps. So if you are getting specmen or VM, then it's really good. So just work harder and yeah, you're gonna get best in it.
So if there have been students who have taken part in many MUNs but they're still stuck at the verbal mention and high commendation and they haven't been able to get such a feedback that they work on it. So what would be your suggestion on that?
If they're not getting the feedback, then I'll say just introspect. If maybe they're doing their research wrong, maybe they're waiting for something. Like a lot of delegates, even with Rajnaya, we saw a lot of people who were just reliable, completely reliable on background guides that the EBs would provide. So like, yeah, just change your way of preparing. Maybe that's gonna help.
Great. So Gauri, as the president, you represent the face and the spirit of this youth parliament. So how do you keep the conference competitive yet educational?
Because Rajnaya is the first youth parliament in the city, and also it is also recognized by the Ministry of Women and Child Development. So frankly saying, I didn't have to work much to keep it competitive because we're already way ahead of a lot of MUNs and a lot of youth parliaments in the Delhi NCR region, if I say like very honestly.
Yeah.
However, to keep it educational, because the teacher in charges were there who guided me at every step. Every time I put up an agenda which I personally really liked, but when I got their views and what other people think of that, somewhere, I got a broader perspective of the agenda, which somehow which somehow led that the conference is extremely educative, because we decided on agendas which I or my core team or the entire secretariat feels that the youth would like. At the same time, we had teacher in charges who are of different age groups.
Right.
So I got a lot of perspectives, and when it's like a Venn diagram. So that one common place there where they meet. That is how you keep it educated.
Wonderful. And with that, Gauri, we conclude this insightful conversation. A big thank you to Ms. Arora for sharing her thoughts and guidance. Delegates, remember that every committee is not just about the awards, it's about learning, growing, and finding your unique voice. Stay tuned for more insights with Rajnaya Youth Parliament.